Jonatan Clase, Seattle Mariner at 20 years old. And if you like speed, you're going to love Jonatan. Yep. This guy is, man, he's got the wheels, man. So 2019 had 223 at-bats in the DSL, the Dominican Summer League. And he batted 300, had 31 stolen bases, coupled that with a couple dingers, 2 dingers, 7 triple baggers, and 12 doubles. So really, really tore up the DSL. Really, really liked his stats there. And then he came to the States in 2021 and batted 245. Nothing great there, but only had 49 at bats. But he still had 49 at bats, and he only had 12 hits. He had 16 stolen bases. So, and then of course this year got a bigger sample size of Jonatan, 423 at bats, 22 doubles, 11 triples, 13 home runs, which I don't think that's what this guy is going to be, but if he is, that's fantastic. And he had 55 stolen bases. The strikeout percentage really popped this year. He struck out 133 times and only had 113 hits. So that's a little scary, but he was walking a lot too. He had 65 walks on the year. So overall slash line, 267 average, 373 on base percentage, 463 slugging, OPS of 836. Damn good year. And man, 55 stolen bases a lot.
Yeah. To your point, this guy is 100% about the stolen bases. The bat needs some work. I think a lot of his success is going to hinge on his OBP rates, and he does walk at a pretty good clip. He strikes out way too much, but if he's able to get on base, he's going to do damage with the wheels. And he's got decent power for a guy that's known for speed, which is interesting. So this is one of those guys that could really be a difference maker, if not for the bat, which I am super skeptical of. I'm not going to lie. Looking through the Scout the Statline data, they have an ETA on him that's way far back. They think 2027, so 5 years down the road.
Maybe 25, 26.
Which would put him at 25, and that is probably related to his WRC plus projection, which is only 93.4. So it's a little bit lower, and that tool is going to look at, are they closer to replacement level? Then they might need more time in the minor leagues. So it's really going to hinge on whether he's able to get on base enough to use those wheels. He's only got a 40 hit tool, according to the Scout grade equivalency for hit. Actually 50 power, that's league average. So if he can figure out a way to hit a little bit more, I mean, he's got league average power and 65 speed. And he might even be a little faster than that. I feel like that's even selling him short a little bit. He projects for, at peak, 16 home runs per 600 plate appearances and 30 stolen bases per 600 plate appearances.
What's his comp sitting at?
His comp is Carlos Gomez, who is somebody you probably do remember. So he's Carlos Gomez had a pretty long career with the Brewers. Yep. Very similar kind of guy. He stole a lot of bases. He hit home runs. His bat was, he had some seasons where his bat was pretty decent, but for the most part, his bat was a little questionable through most of his career.
Couple all-star appearances.
Couple all-star appearances, you're right. I mean, he was even top 20 MVP voting a couple times. So
yeah. He's a small guy. So Jonatan Clase, he is a small guy. 5'8", 150 pounds. So he needs to pack some muscle into that frame, which might slow him down. It could be a little scary there, but 150 pounds, you can't play the major league 150 pounds. Well, Ichiro did it.
For me, I'm not buying into it quite yet. I want to see if he can hit first. If he shows that he can, then I'd be all over it.
The wheels excite me. Wheels on anybody excites me. It just, I don't know, it's something about my flavor of fantasy baseball players. I really like speed.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and of course visit our website, scoutthestatline.com for more.